welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is South Korea against Ivory Coast. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The lineups for the game. The whistle, and here we go. Hoisted towards the area.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Aurier boots it upfield. Sweet feet. Out towards the flank, Zaha with a beautifully timed run. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Wonderful quick feet. Shot at goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Forward, what does he try from here? Tries a through ball. Oh, the ball's come loose! Gradle pushes to get on the end of it. Out wide to the right. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Great leap! And oh! And he's done it! And it's Ivory Coast who take the lead. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Ivory Coast get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Played out to the right. Surely! Has a pop! And somehow it stayed out. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Shoots! Gradle plays a clever pass. Fires it in low. Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Zaha. Deftly done. Diving header! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine.
And the first half is done.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're off again.
South Korea need to get the...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Looks to thread it through. Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Tries a through ball. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Oh, great chance, it was a quality ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Gradle with the ball through. He's in, surely! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
His second of the game and an eye now for the hat-trick. Ivory Coast get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Played it again. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. He'll have a dip! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the ref's been lenient here, I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Away from immediate danger. Belts one. Hoists it high. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Cuts it out. Tries a long pass towards the front. Well played, he saw that coming. He's gone for it! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, there's a pretty simple explanation as to this performance and scoreline. Impotence. Cure that and they'll give themselves a chance of winning something.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.
It's another year.